brush upwards and just touch the edges. What you will find with this, with dusting like this, it is unlike icing. This really springs back at you, so you've got to be very careful how you dust. Again, if you want to bring a little bit in down here, just to give it a little bit of colour. Sometimes white's done very nice, a little tiny bit of green on the edges of where the last outside petals are dying off. Now the thing that I've not told you about, I probably haven't told you before about Artista Soft, but the very nice thing about this, should I get the colouring wrong or too heavy, you can run it under when it's dry, run it under a cold water tap, rinse all the colour off and shake it. It won't destroy the texture of your paste or your flour, and you can do that, you know, you can then rub it with a little tiny piece of tissue paper just to get the colouring off so you've got the colour you want. Now with my leaves, if I am painting leaves, I'm going to do it with purple, but I wouldn't normally do it like this. And when they're dry, I dust them quite flat, because you've not got all the dust spraying about all the time. This is my flower is, this leaf is the one I've just done actually dry, wet, still wet, so I'm sorry about it, but it's not picking it up as well as it should. And if I'm dusting this in green, dusting up in green, I always put a little piece of red in different parts, or hold your brush at this angle and tip the edges, and you'll find that you get a lot of nice colouring on it. When they're dry, completely immerse in your confectioner's glaze, give it a little twist to dry it off, and then let them dry, and they're ready for putting in sprays.